Yo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's good to see some of you guys again, if you guys are here. Welcome in. Today is going to be a pretty much on-hand show today. We're going to be doing a ton, and I mean a ton of unboxings on brand new products that I've already opened out of the Amazon box. Brand new products that I have already opened out of the Amazon box. We're going to be doing a bunch of unboxings today. Hope all of you guys are having a great day. Again, nice to see some of you guys again. I know some of you that might be watching now were in my EcoFlow stream earlier. That went pretty well, I guess. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great day. Let's just go ahead and jump right into today's show. Let me pull up chat on my monitor here so I can actually read it there instead of my phone. And let's get my phone plugged in before it dies, because that's how I'm controlling the carousel today. You know what? We'll use this lightning cable, just because I know this one's going to be quick. So we'll use this one here. Do a little bit of USB-C output. There we go. And we are now charging. Here we go. So, hope you guys are having a great day. My overhead cam is being weird today. Being a bit strange. Let's figure that out real quick. Let me see how far I can get this before you got, how close I can get this to me before you guys see it. There we go. Alright, let's fix this overhead cam. My cam link is being weird. I had both of them working earlier, and then all of a sudden now this one doesn't want to work. The overhead cam one, at least. So. Ooh, what's up, Sean? What's up, man? Hey, God, I'm so tired. I am so tired, guys. Whoa. Is the music background, could it be, I'm keeping that, man. That's my favorite speaker. Is the music overlay, like the background music, is it loud enough? Let me know, guys. Nice EcoFlow stream earlier. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I was up until... Music is well balanced. Okay. I appreciate that, dude. I was up until... I don't even know. 3:30 a.m. trying to get that stream set up. All right, how about that? How about that level right there? Now the music is louder. Should be good though, right? Is my voice and is it like leveled pretty well still? Like I'm still dominant, right? The mix is good sounding. All right, thanks. You want to host an EcoFlow stream one day? Man, they're really fun, but they require a lot of setup. I'm not gonna lie. They require a lot of setup. Not just like a put your camera here. I mean, green screen, lighting, scenes. Like it's. Whew. Yes, you are dominant. I'm gonna go a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna go right there, in between where it just was and where it was at the beginning of the or when I first turned it on. Let me see why I can't add my overhead camera. I wish it wouldn't be so difficult. Okay, we'll just go with that. See, why is it? It's not even picking up that this one's plugged into my computer. Hold on. Yeah, I got one idea. I've got one idea. Now that one just flashed. This one just flashed. I need to get a fat beat on loop. Hold on. What's your Discord username? Like, not the whole thing, but... Why can't I see it, my whole friends list? There it is. Do you not have me added on my new Discord channel? You were supposed to get Astros ZV, but you got it for EcoFlow Astros ZV. The Astro. Do you not have me added on my new Discord? Here. Oh, the... Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Wow, Amazon Astro's price increased a lot. Can you buy it now? Mm-hmm. Oh, you can't even buy it now. The latest thing that I heard, though, was that when... I knew that whenever it became public, when you didn't have to request an invitation, I did know that the price was going to increase. I knew that. Not Slim. See, I saw that, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. Not Slim. I was looking for Clown or something, but I'm also so tired, dude. Give me a second. I'm going to send you something, Blake. There you go. Well, it's sending right now, Blake, but I just dropped you this. This is like, you can use this on the stream. It's like the service that DragonBlogger is like subscribed to. It's a service that DragonBlogger is subscribed to, so I just basically downloaded a bunch of the 3-minute songs, put it into about a 30-minute clip, and what I do is I just load it into OBS, and my current volume now, if you like it at the level it's at, it's negative 37 decibels, and then just set it to loop. You look like a GameStop employee. I resent that, Sean. Last time we talked there, I sent you a JSX hoverboard. Yeah, I remember. Hoverboard. Look at me on my hoverboard or something like that. Rickety Cricket, what do you got going on this weekend? Besides me, what does a GameStop employee look like? Describe a GameStop employee. Describe a GameStop employee's appearance without referring to someone's face. Vacuum seal or unfollow. Okay. We'll seal, kiss from a rose, or unfollow. Blake, I just dropped you that, by the way. Negative 37, anywhere from like negative 35 decibels to negative 40 decibels is going to be good for like a listening level on that. God, dude, I'm gonna fall asleep literally just sitting here. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses. Yeah, anywhere from negative 35 to negative 40 is good for a listening level. Hey, what's up, Dano? Meatface, we will. I'll vacuum seal something for you. No, I already drank one today, dude. If I go, I got some. Oh my god, that's worse. If I drink another Red Bull right now, I think I might develop heart palpitations. I better not. All right, ZV1, just show up. Hey, there it is. Alright. Transform. Fit to screen. And it doesn't want to show them. Cool. I drink 9 of them a day and no issues. You don't drink 9 Red Bulls a day, right? Right? You look like an assistant Little League baseball coach. Yo, what's up, Delmer? I don't even know what that looks like, but that's very descriptive. So it was funny. What's new? Not a lot, dude. I got a new smoker, but I think it was either you or Sean. Yeah, I got a new smoker. You or Sean, we talked about it. He used to drink 3 plus 20-ounce Red Bulls a day. Nate looks like he has his shirt. He got his shirt at Old Navy on BOGO sale. The other shirt is also gray. He got both of them. I bought some earbuds. They have transparency mode, and I thought it would change my life. It didn't. But they are cool. Did you want some transparency mode enabled headphones based on like me talking about the AirPod Pro 2s, I think? I can drink a Red Bull and 10 minutes later go to sleep. I can't. Maybe I should drink another Red Bull, though. Well, which ones did you get? Yeah, which ones did you get? Vacuum sealed Oreo check. It's actually in the it's actually in my 3D printing stuff box because I was like trying to make stuff up. You look like the guy who orders an IPA and sips it for. I don't even drink, man. Yeah, I'm not even out here drinking. All right, I'm gonna check something. My computer's recognizing OBS now. Oh yeah, look at my wallpaper, by the way. I thought this was kind of cool. It's like always doing that. My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window. Nate looks like he goes to bed at a decent time and is nice to everyone he meets. The Govy cubes are looking on point on the wall. Oh yeah, you weren't here to see those finish, were you? It took the whole stream. Imagine that. Alright, if this... I'm going to try one more thing. If this doesn't work, then I'm not even going to mess with it. Because I don't know why it's not working. I didn't change a thing. Sear? Pissier? Why what am I, 12? Why am I laughing at that? The morning rain clouds up my window. I can see it all. Good earbuds and sound for the money. I got them for 20. Okay. Well, I'm happy you said. I'm happy they're at least good for the price. Oh, I'm still at this camera. I'm happy they're at least good for the price. But transparency mode on $20 headphones. Yeah, no, it's not going to work very well. All right. Oh well, it doesn't work. I don't know what's going on with the overhead cam today. Not going to work. Lose them all the time, so I won't be mad about it. That's like me with expensive sunglasses. Expensive sunglasses. I really like the I really like Ray-Bans. I probably had maybe 2, maybe 3 pairs ever, and I've lost every single one of them, so I just stopped buying them. Yeah, so those Govy cubes, they do look pretty cool, dude. You can do a lot with them. Let me see if they're in the carousel. But real quick, let's go ahead and show you guys the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4s. I got them right here in this little drawer. So these, you know, actually it's funny that you say that. These are noise canceling headphones. They have transparency mode built into them. They do have transparency mode built into them. They use ACAA, which is it's a coaxial acoustic system. So it's a basically hi-fi audio, but in a headphone. Now they have the Hear ID active noise cancellation. So Hear ID is really cool because it's basically the transparency mode. But where these really stand out is right there at the bottom. 28-hour battery life on these, or up to 28 hours. They have a heart rate sensor in them, which is the craziest thing about them. I mean, a heart rate sensor, really? And apparently, according to Anchor Adam, like, you know how you get watches that have heart rate sensors? Apparently, when you are using earphones that have a heart rate sensor built into them, it's more accurate than the ones that you would wear on like your wrist. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how to measure that really. But yeah. So on the inside of the box, I kind of like the display and everything that they do here. You'll have your, yeah, that always happens every time. You'll have your headphones right up there on top. Now they're in the case right now. Over here, you're gonna have like your instruction manual and all of that good stuff. Now you don't need it. They're super straightforward and easy to use. You do get a bunch of replacement ear tips. They're all these silicone ear tips, which I really like that because I can't. Well, I can, but I don't like wearing headphones that have the hard shell. I'm not a fan of them. They just eventually hurt. So these have the silicone ear tips. So you have a total of 4 different ear tips. So here is the case right here. So this is these are obviously true wireless. So this case can get charged over USB-C right there. And then it charges the headphones, so you can just take this with you for a while to get up to 28 hours of battery life. Now the way you open this is pretty cool. You just basically slide this up, so you just boop, just like that. And then on the inside, you'll get some lights showing your earphones. Now right now they are connecting to, or they're trying to connect to whatever it is that I've paired this with. And you see how like they stop flashing? That means they just connected to my iPhone. A cool thing is whenever you put these back in the case and you look down there at the bottom, it'll actually show you the case level or the case charge level on the on the battery capacity. It'll show you how much the case is charged whenever you open these up and close them. So right there you can see, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. They kind of have an interesting design compared to like other in-ear headphones that I've tested in the past. You can see the way it's like, the way it like sits in your ear is different than others. So like the iPhone or like the AirPods, I mean, you just put them right in. With these, it's almost like you do like a little lock. So you go like this, and so you like put the ear tip in your ear and then just twist towards the back of your head, and then they connect. Now they do have noise cancellation. These actually have better noise cancellation in my opinion than the AirPod Pros, but the transparency mode, because this does have something like that, the transparency mode I don't feel is as good. So the noise cancellation is on now. Yeah, I don't hear anything. So the transparency mode's on. So let's hold down for a second. We'll go over to the transparency mode. Now you also have the app control with it too. Solid bass levels. My music started playing when I tapped over here on the side. The bass isn't crazy. At $130, the easiest way for me to just... For the majority of you guys that have been around, you guys know that I've tested a bunch of audio products. You guys have seen me talk about a bunch of audio products, seen my videos on them. So you guys know I've tested a bunch. The easiest way at this point to just tell you how good they are is give them a rating 1 out of 10. And that rating is going to include, that rating will be based on the sound quality, like the bass level, the features, at the price point it's at. So at $130, I mean, they're on sale today, but at $130, I give them an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 on these. At $150, if they're not on sale, I give them a 7 out of 10. Either way, they're pretty good. So those are the Anker Soundcore, Liberty 4s. And up next, we're going to talk about the MetaQuest 2. I'm going to go grab my... Well, actually, you know what we're going to do real quick? We're going to play the Serene Evolution White Noise Machine video. And I'm going to go grab my Soundcore Party, or my Anker Soundcore Rave Party 2. But let me check up on chat real quick. Sean says, I used to get those Oakley sunglasses. I loved them, but they were not made for my big head and would break. Jeez. Nate looks like if cartoon bluebirds were real, a couple of them would be sitting on his shoulders singing right now. What? I got a heartbeat in my ears? Wait, Blake, are you not saying that? Wait, Blake, are you saying there are not bluebirds on his shoulder right now? Because I'm seeing bluebirds. When can we do a show together? Jokes are funnier when you tell them, Nate. I don't think they are. 3D print binaural ears for ear mic. I've heard of that. Don't they have headphones that are like binaural or binaural? I don't know how you say it. Audio, and they're supposed to sound incredible. All right, I'm gonna go grab the rave party too. And my wife, here's something cool that I'm super excited about. Blake, you'll want to stay around for this, and anyone that likes audio and listening to music. My wife is gone for the weekend with my child, so nobody's here. And this will be, when we test out the rave party 2, it'll be the first time I'm able to turn it up all the way. I'm kind of nervous, honestly. I got it up to like 50% volume, and I was already like, all right. Like an 80-year-old man, I'm like, all right, turn it down. We're going to 100%. 100%. 100% going to 100%. Dude. We're getting high with the volume on the rave party 2. Pure unfiltered power. All right. Be right back. I'm going to play this video for this Serene Evolution's white noise machine. A white noise machine, it's very self-explanatory. I don't need to explain to you guys or try to sell it. If you guys need a white noise machine for your baby or yourself or whatever, for any reason, this is a good one. It does have a ton of built-in effects, and it has, pretty decent sound levels.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this absolutely awesome portable white noise machine from Serene Evolution. This thing has a ton of features and built-in presets, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that this comes with. Unboxing this was very simple. As you guys can see here, there's only a couple of things inside of the box. The first thing you're going to notice that you get is this instruction manual that will tell you what each sound does, but I will go ahead and go through all of those for you guys on this video. And then you are going to get the main unit itself. As you guys can see here, it's a very simplistic design. I like the cream white that they have on it with the gray trimming around the top there. It's got a rubber footing on the bottom to help with vibration and movement. As you guys can see there, speakers on top and a bunch of controls. This might look confusing to some of you guys, but we're just going to go ahead and show you all of the sounds on this machine. So let's go ahead and jump in and test this thing out. But the first thing you guys need to know is that in order to get this thing powered on, you will need 3 AA batteries. Once you get those installed, just slip on the back and then you will be good to go. So let's go ahead and test all of those sounds out right now.
Dude, it's so funny whenever people like discover Amazon Live for the first time. I'm surprised that like a lot of people that show up and have never seen an Amazon live stream, it's so funny sometimes because the majority of times, 99% of the times, their name will just say Amazon customer because they just haven't been on Amazon enough to know that you can change your name. So being that like you know how to change your public profile name, it's crazy that you haven't seen the live streams before. But this is, yeah, Amazon Live's been around for a while. It's basically just QVC for a modern generation. That's basically what this is. They're all shoppable videos. If I'm talking about something, I think early stages was probably 3 years ago, man. Probably 3 years ago. Yeah, you got the blue check mark. So probably 3 years ago. I've been doing this for about over a year now. I've been doing it full time since May, I think. But yeah, no, it's basically just QVC, but I think it's better because obviously Amazon's like the best distributor of products in the world. I mean, you get it in 2 days if you have Prime, 1 day if you have Prime. You get to interact with the people that are talking about the products. You get to see them live. You can ask questions. Yeah, it's better, basically, in my opinion. What's a good 3D printer? That depends on your budget. That depends on your budget. I'm always, forever and ever, for the rest of my life, I'm always going to recommend the Anchor Make. No, sorry. I mean, the Anchor Make's good, but I'm always going to recommend the Anycubic Cobra 3D printer. It's unbeaten. It just doesn't get better than the Anycubic Cobra. I can add it to the carousel and talk about it if you want to see it. If not, then I will just, the Anycubic Cobra. If you do want to see it, I can just toss it on my desk. Well, I'm not going to toss it, but you know what I mean. Late last night, I was watching QVC bloopers, good stuff. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of those. There was one where they were like showcasing an H-frame ladder, and the guy like fell. It like caved in and he fell. Python API. For Amazon, I don't know what API they use. I know that we don't have any integration. I can't do anything. Like, I can control the carousel. I'm controlling it through an app. I can, obviously, no API for the 3D printer. Oh, I don't know. I don't know on that 3D printer. I'm not sure what it uses. Now, API is a callback, but the Anycubic Cobra, I don't think it uses... I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like you explain to me how an API... I know what an API is, but explain to me how that integrates with 3D printing. Like, that one doesn't connect to the internet. The change can take a few minutes. Yeah, the little giant type ladder, the dude that got KO'd, that dude got knocked out doing that. Want to control the 3D printer in real time. So there's no... I'm lying. You can if you do like Octoprint. Octoprint, I mean, you need like a Raspberry Pi. I'm sure you know what that is if you know what an API is. Yeah, you can. I've actually never set up a printer with like a Raspberry Pi to do like Octolapse or Octoprint or anything like that. Yepper Pepper, he did out cold. That's hilarious. There was another one I saw. I don't think it was from QVC, but it was a live newscast of them stomping on beets. Not beets. What is it? What is it that like farmers they walk around and they mush them down? Is that raspberries? Grapes, raspberries, and it was the news anchor. She was like up on top of like a pedestal in a smaller bucket of it doing it, and she started going really fast, and she like fell on her stomach. And I shouldn't laugh at it when this happens, but she like fell on her stomach and her chest, and it knocked the wind out of her. I'm a terrible person, first of all, before I say this, but every single time I see that happen to someone, it's so funny because of the sounds they make. They're like, and that's exactly what she did. She fell off the platform. It was so funny, dude. But that was the Serene Evolution white noise machine. Now we're going to talk about this guy right here. Now, before I show this to you guys, just know it is dirty. It doesn't look brand new anymore because since I've had it, especially the past like week, 2 weeks, it's been seeing a lot of use outdoors, by my grills and all that. So it doesn't look brand new anymore. So if you're like, ew, what the heck? That's why. So this is the Anker Soundcore Rave Party 2. Hey, what's up, Woolrick? This has 120 watts of peak power. It's got a dedicated sub built into it. You can use this as a... I don't know how to say it. You can use this in like a studio setup. So you can plug in, I think it's like a 6.34 auxiliary right there. So like a studio jack to use with a microphone. You can use this as like a, yeah, you can use this as, I'm trying to think of the word. I'm trying to think of the word that you use it like when you're, I don't know. I can't think of the word. 3D printing a good business. It can be, but it's pretty, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's lucrative, but if you find the right market, yeah. DJ. So you have some other stuff right here. So you have your DC power in to charge it. You can charge devices from this. It's got an auxiliary port to pair this. Now, if you're using this port right here, or this port really, honestly, but mainly this one, you can control the reverb and the volume. This is completely waterproof, so if this falls in the pool, you're fine. Now, taking a look at the overall size of it, it is pretty heavy. I'd say it's probably about, I don't know. Oh, did this take a drop? Oh, this must have dropped. I thought that was dirt. I actually dropped that somewhere, or it got, something hit it. No! Sound quality still fine though. You got your 2 tweeters right there too. Your 2 speakers. It has lighting built into it. All of the controls are right up here on top. I'd say this is probably about 15 pounds maybe. Maybe 15 pounds, yeah. So what we're gonna do is test this out live. I have not ever turned this thing up all the way. Now controlling this is very straightforward. See that little power button up there? Just hold down real quick and then you'll see it'll flash. Dun, 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 dun. So this one is not dual phone compatible. No, I tried multiple times. It didn't say it on the box like the Rave Neo 2, and it also did not, it just didn't work either. And maybe I thought maybe it would work. They just didn't advertise that it does that too. It doesn't. It does not do it. But I've never really ran into a situation where people are like, I want to connect too, man. Like, let me in that. Let me in that. All right, we're going to tilt this down real quick. Golly, this is already stripping out. So now this is going to get loud, guys. So eventually what I'm going to have to do is step back. I'm going to angle it right about there. Yeah, eventually what I'm going to have to do is step back away because this is going to get extremely loud. Because you have no friends. You're not really wrong. You're actually not that wrong. I have a couple, but I hang out with them once every few months. All right, so whenever you get this, oh, that's my smartwatch. I keep forgetting every single time I load up my phone. I'm connected to that Halo, and I keep forgetting what it is. It's that smartwatch. Shots fired. Blake coming with the heat on Nate. I don't like how you said that. Please rephrase that, Sean. All right, so we are connected. Let's just go ahead and play some music. Oh, it's gonna get crazy in here. It's so loud. And here's the craziest thing. This has a bass up technology. So if you look up here, if you guys aren't listening with headphones right now, put on headphones. And if you have good headphones with decent bass, put those on because it will translate to you. Now, obviously, it's not going to be identical to what I feel from the bass and what I hear in real life, but put those on. Love the blue accents. Yeah. So you can actually customize that too. It looks like my camera is unlevel. There we go. Still looks unlevel. I don't care. All right, let's play some music. I gotta find something good. Here. Let's try. I can open up music in WhatsApp? Doesn't make any sense. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna load up this Dropbox thing. Turn off the background music. Oh yeah, you're smart. I wouldn't have thought about that. I would not have thought about that. Why? I'm not the one verbally attacking you, sir? Question mark. Yet. You're not yet. Yet, yeah, you're not yet. Can I pair this with my computer? I don't think Windows Bluetooth works that way. I'm gonna try to pair this with my computer. I don't think Windows Bluetooth works that way, but I'm gonna find out. So if you're wanting to repair it with a new phone, just do that. All right, so it is searching now. So I need to go to my Bluetooth settings on my computer. Sound, nope. Bluetooth and devices. Okay, add device, Bluetooth, there we go. I'm looking for this guy right here. It'll pop up the Soundcore Rave Party 2. Has not popped up yet. See, I don't think it works. I don't think it works with I don't think Windows Bluetooth works with Bluetooth speakers. I don't think you can select it as an output. Blake is the original Super Bass OG for the Rave speaker. Yeah, he is. He really do be the OG. Okay, so that didn't work. It's not even finding it, first of all. All right, let's try this one. Click Start, Settings, Bluetooth, Add Device. Yeah, I know. I know how to get that far. View more devices. Make sure I'm not already connected for some reason. See, I'm not. All right, add device. And then you hit Bluetooth, because there's 3 different types. Yeah, it's not showing up. Nicest theme music on Amazon. Oh, you got the nicest theme music, Blake. You hear that? You hear that? Yeah, see, this doesn't work, dude. I knew it. And you guys are out here lying to me. Nate, did you download the app? Make sure the party is in pair mode. It is. See? The app for the speaker? Oh, yeah, I did. I can't do it. I'm going to hold it down for a second. I'm going to disconnect from this, and I'm going to turn off my Bluetooth on my phone. I'm going to hold down for again. Okay, there goes. There it goes. It just popped up, finally. We're good. All right, let me select this as the output for my audio. I'm kind of nervous, dude. This is going to get so loud. All right, here we go. Let's test it. All right. I'm just logging into this service that we have because, like, YouTube copyright-free music will still get us copyright claimed. So I'm just logging into, like, the service that I know won't. All right. Let's go with some hip-hop for bass. Let's try whatever this one is. Let me turn it down, though, first. Let me make sure that the volume on this controls the volume on my computer. It does. All right, so we're gonna start at 9%, 10% volume. That's where we're gonna start. 10% volume. And away we go with the Soundcore Party 2 in 3, 2, 1, 10% volume.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at 13% volume.
Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Yeah.
We're at 25% volume roughly.
Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots round my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Is this the company you keep? Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up, sowing what you reap. Know your worth, and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, you can't take it out of me. No matter where I've been, it's not where I'm meant to be. I be shining perfect timing, check your watch. And I know who I am no longer lost. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for my.
Okay, so we're roughly at 50% volume. We're gonna keep going up.
I was dead wrong till I get the call, no cell phone. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for myself. I was dead wrong till I get the call, no cell phone. Man, you talking to the real me, 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 talking to the real me. Made in this image, I'm a young man, talking to the real me, 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 talking to the real me. Made in this image, I'm a young OG boy.
That was 75% volume, my guys. 75%. That wasn't even 100%. And that was without bass mode. That was without bass mode. So let's find another hip hop anonymous. We're gonna find another hip hop song with some good bass, and then we will we'll play that. We'll turn on bass up technology, or the bass up, yeah, the bass up feature, and then we will do Blake's theme song. All right, genre, hip hop anonymous. So remember, we're at about 75% volume. Here we go. All the way up. I'm a problem when I'm on top like this. This my designer flow. Ay, gotta keep my fur coat close cause I'm a boss and I'm way too I don't really wanna come ask me, I gotta act like this. Tell them that my pocket too slow, and they already know I'm gonna flex with a bang like this. I'm in the trap in this I'm making money in this. Look, they watch if I step in this pivotal. They wanna be me in this pitiful. I cannot be no one else and I'm flexing, I'm glad to be me. There's no angle they can come for me, boy, I'm 0 degrees. Wait till you can't manage this, can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance when you now 100. Don't say they love you, man, they funny. You can't match my energy, yeah, you know it. Way too cold, yeah, I'm way too cold. Way too cold, yeah, I'm way too cold. Way too cold, yeah, I'm way too cold. Yes, I'm minty, yeah, man, I'm way too cold. Yeah, I'm killing it, I'm the realest. You gotta say that niggas really. My flow got a code, sick as the illest. I know that I'm great, they about to witness. I went way up, we can go again. It's me on the telly, then you tell a friend. Cause you know about the rain, it'll never end. Cause I got dreams, big goals, never settle, gotta keep on going on. See, I got it in that red bull, I got the wings and I ain't coming down. I keep it straight every line, it's so intentional. This is your moment to let it go. You know that I'm into them way too cold. You can't make this can't break this, boy, I'm funded. Gotta keep my distance. That's the first. That's the first time. That's the first time I've ever had it up. That was 100%. And I turned on the bass tech. I'm speechless. The whole room was shaking, even when it was on the desk. Not even when it was like on there. That's the wall. The whole entire room was shaking because of that. What? That's not okay, dude. That's not okay how loud that is. That's not right. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try Blake's theme song. I'm going to turn it down because I don't want it to just blare out of nowhere and scare me. Whoop whoop. It's the sound of the police. All right, let me turn it down a little bit. Here we go. Let's try Blake's theme song. Oh my gosh, I'm cramping doing that. Yeah, and you can refine the sound with the Soundcore app. All right, so we are currently we're going to start it at about 35% volume exactly. Let's go. Come on. You don't beat this speaker. I'm sorry. You just don't. I said that about the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus as well. I said the same exact thing. You don't beat it. And then Anchor made this one right here, the Anchor Rave Party 2. And now you don't beat this one. Like, it's 120 watts, dedicated subs. At this point, we've got to have a conversation about why. Yeah, at this point, we've got to have a conversation about why. Craig, welcome to the stream, man. If you guys don't know Craig, he is a fellow live streamer and here on Amazon, and he's on YouTube as well. I went and kind of hung out in his stream earlier today. Beautiful, just beautiful setup, beautiful lighting. I told him that was when I joined. I said, beautiful setup, man. And turns out, well, I asked him about his lighting, I believe. And he told me that he actually used to work in the lighting industry. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if, like, he worked on sets or if he worked on installing, shop lights, for example. But, yeah, he used to work in the lighting industry. I'm assuming probably something more so with, like, cinematography lighting. But, yeah. If you don't mind, Craig, share a link to your stream in the chat so everyone can go check you out, you guys. If you want some motivation for a beautiful, minty, crisp setup, I did concerts, TV, movies, cruise ships. Okay, you did cruise ships? That's a gig right there, man. That's the gig. That's the gig. Thank you. You are too kind. Yeah, concerts, TV, movies, cruise ships, and pretty much anything entertainment. Grow lights, yeah. That's. It just dawned on me what you meant by that, Blake. I forget you're from Canada, so sorry, we don't do that here. Okay. But yeah, everybody, welcome Craig to the stream. But yeah, we were talking about this Anchor Soundcore Rave Party 2, 120 watts of Bluetooth. 120 watts of peak power on this. You can use it as a legit party speaker. There you guys go. Yeah, definitely check him out. He's got a really interesting stream. He does pretty much all on-hand products. He kind of does like a mixture of both like we do, but mainly on-hand products. He's got the nice overhead cam, and I probably annoyed him earlier today because I asked him, I don't know, 15,000 questions, something along the lines of 15,000 questions about lighting and stuff, and I was telling him about my green screen issues I was having, and I assumed it was lighting, but he actually told me that there's a trick I can do where I put a light directly overhead. Now, no, actually, do I put the light directly overhead pointing straight down, or do I put it overhead a little bit in front of me but angled towards me? What do you mean by that? I have to have it online as an A-lister. Well, we didn't do that in every state here anyway. He does have a good stream I've watched. Yeah, very entertaining stream. You know, you were talking about the Xbox controllers, and I was going to comment, but I was already making a billion comments anyways, and yeah. I'll probably link these in the carousel, but if you guys need Xbox controllers, the new edition of these Xbox controllers are so much better than the older versions. So I like to say that these are the ones that came with the... I like to say these released around the same time the Series X and the Series S did, but what's really cool about these is, yes, they obviously work with your Xbox, but you can also at the same time pair them with your iPhone, you can pair them with Android, you can pair them with Apple TVs, you can pair them with Android TVs, you can pair them Bluetooth to your computer. I'm almost positive if I can pair it with my iPhone, I could probably pair it with Mac. They're really versatile controllers. You have to have an all-product stream in the stream. For the backlight, you want it up and behind you about 1 to 3 feet. If it is straight down, you will get shadows on your face. Oh yeah, because the hat. I mean, you can kind of see it right now. I'm using the Key Light Air right now. That one right there. That's 4 feet away from me. And normally I use like these. Normally these are the soft boxes I was telling you about earlier. Normally I use these, and these are cheap ones. I don't even remember the price, so it's probably forgettable. But yeah, normally I use those. I'll use like 1 or 2 of them, and I'll put them normally in a configuration where I have one more direct at me, and then I'll have another one at me but more down for my overhead cam. But my cam link today is just not working. It's Windows is picking it up just fine. OBS shows it just fine, but for some reason today it doesn't want to show the actual video, so I don't know what's going on with that. You have a good angle for the front light in your hat. My lights are 4 regular house bulbs. That's what's up, man. Lighting. Dude's a lighting expert. And I'm not talking about Craig. I'm talking about Blake. The backlight will help for lighting on your overhead shot. So I kind of messed around with, I think I asked about keeping the background dark. And normally, like I said, I have those 2 soft boxes angled towards me. One of them more angled down for the overhead cam. And but I took your advice, and what I did is I turned on my key light. At first, when I turned it on, I'll just adjust it because, you know, you have that key light control center. I had it like this at first, and I didn't like how bright the background was. So I brought it to about right here, and then my exposure comp on the ZV-1, and here we go. You're going to see that I had the exposure comp at 0.7. I didn't like how bright I was. I looked kind of washed out. So then I just brought that down to a baseline exposure level, or exposure comp level. And then I also changed my my white balance. I don't know what the rating is, but it's just a preset. I changed it to daylight because when I had it on auto white balance, it was too cool. I wanted it to be a little bit more warm. So yeah, I appreciate all of your advice and everything you gave me today. It was really cool, man. Every single time I watch somebody's stream on Amazon, because I'm always someone that wants not necessarily the latest and greatest tech, but with the tech I do have, I always want to get the best out of it and figure out the best way to, you know, manipulate, you know, the scene and the surroundings and stuff like that. Daylight is usually 5600. Okay. You have 2 of these. Let me see those real quick. I'm probably going to get those 2 soft boxes with those diffusers that you have, Craig. Focus Photo, 4-in-1 base. See, those are cool, Blake. And now that a literal lighting professional is here, I'm gonna sound like a broken record trying to say this stuff. But for me, the lights that you shared a link to, they seem like they might be too harsh. Like they don't have any diffusers on them. They're just bulbs inside of a housing shining directly at you. Glad to help. The last piece would be to consider some gray or blackout drapes. Okay. Then you can throw some smart bulbs on the curtains to get some color. Yeah, so I'm just in a bedroom right now. I don't know if like, you know, the room that you were in streaming earlier is just a room in your house. This wasn't ever like the studio. It was just a bedroom at first, and then when I started doing this, it slowly has evolved, and it's evolved multiple ways. I've been on different sides of the room facing different ways, and I don't want to have I like an aesthetically pleasing background, of course. I think everyone does that streams. They want to have something that looks nice in the background, something simple, or either simple like yours, like very simple with, you know, very aesthetically pleasing, or having a bunch of stuff going on in the background, but not an eyesore, if that makes sense. So sometimes I will be over that way. Like I'll just unmount the camera. There's a wall mount there, and it'll have all the lights. So I have a bunch of Govee lights. They'll be on that wall over that way. And sometimes I'll do that, but lately I've been doing this. But I really don't want a window in the background. And I don't want a door in the background, like a door to the room. So there's only one way I can do that, and that's if I 180 right now, and this setup goes against that wall, because then behind me it would be just a flat wall. And I have some spotlights that I could like aim down towards that wall to kind of do what you did with that blue shop light. Mine is a 10 by 12 bedroom. Yeah, that's almost exactly what mine is. It's got a little closet too. I also want a flat wall. It is annoying having either of those. I want to knock down a wall in my house to make a studio. My room is about 10 by 12, and I want to knock down a wall to make it closer to 18 by 10. I hide my door with a flag. Yeah, you want to, I mean, as a streamer, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I always want to have the type of stream while people are watching that, you know, is aesthetically pleasing, or something that, you know, gets people asking questions. I mean, ergo, Craig, when I joined his stream earlier, I immediately said nice setup, and then immediately asked him 1,000 questions. He couldn't even do his stream because I was asking so many questions. But yeah, I do appreciate you helping me out and giving me some tips and stuff. I do have a ceiling mount for softboxes. And let me just verify what you said real quick and just kind of picture that in case I have any questions. Okay, for the backlight, you want it up. Okay, so obviously ceiling mounted and behind you by 1 to 3 feet. If it is straight down, so if I'm sitting here, I want it up and that way, pointing down at me. Now it makes sense. Now that makes sense, because what you're doing is you're creating a harsh light, or not a harsh light, but you're creating a direct light source to you. And since that light is coming this way towards me and not more light going back behind me, it kind of shapes you out. That makes so much sense. I would have never thought about that. Yeah. Since I have that light source hitting from behind, or slightly behind, yeah, it's shaping me out, because now I don't have more light going back behind me. I have it like imposing me. Dude, are you like a lighting expert or something, man? Did you like used to work in the industry? That's why I say blackout drapes, so you pop more. Your blinds compete now. Oh yeah, compete for that lighting, and it probably affects my white balance too, I imagine, a little bit if I have it on auto. Yeah. But hey man, I do appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. So the next product that we're going to talk about, my friends, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Meta Quest 2. So let me grab that real quick. Oh man, why is my overhead camera not working today? What the heck? Yeah, you should have. I don't know if you're still here, Craig, but I did a stream for EcoFlow this morning, and I was up until like 3:30. I mean, I have green screens. I've messed with them before, but I've never like had to do it this way, and it was so rigged up. I ended up doing like U-shaped hooks in my ceiling. It was a nightmare. The easiest way for me to show you this, because I don't have it uploaded on my computer, it was a nightmare to do this. Forward focus. It was. Now I have I do have like a a green screen that it's sitting on. It's sitting on like it's on a tripod, and you just click at the end, and then it just extends and retracts, but it's not wide enough to cover the background. The only way it does cover the background is if I have it like 1 foot behind me right here, and then I can't move. And the EcoFlow products, I don't know if you've ever heard of EcoFlow, they're big, so I can't just I can't do that. So I needed space behind me, but then I needed better lighting to be able to bridge that gap for that green screen being further away. Dude, I wasn't a fan. So salute you for literally doing that for a living. A wall with nothing on it that you can customize. You don't want it hitting your face at all. That's why I say blackout drapes, so you pop more. Your blinds competes with the intensity of the shot. Yeah. Craig, maybe you might consider something about show sometime. Give me some pointers. Nate, it's my Twinkie's 4th birthday. Happy birthday to your Twinkie, your kid. Any input that can potentially improve stream quality is worth considering. Why did that seem kind of condescending? Any input, I'll consider it. I'm just kidding. Not my kid, my twins. Twinkies. Oh, Twinkies. Okay, twins. I forgot you have twins. See, this is a pain now because I don't have my overhead camera. I don't know why. Let me go to studio mode real quick. Let me see if it'll work now. I'm going to guess no. But we're still going to try real quick. See, did that camera move? Mm-hmm. So, I was telling you earlier that my, see, the ball head is like, I don't know if they get stripped out or something, but now it like moves by itself if I move everything. See if Nate has a ghost. No, it's the ball head attachments on the Elgato Master Mount that comes with them. I don't know. It's tight all the way, but now it's got like play in it, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Remove. I'm gonna just re-add the video capture device in hopes that maybe for some reason it works now. I highly doubt it. Yeah, I see you streamed earlier, Blake. Okay, menu. Of course. Let me see. I'm gonna try one thing real quick. Where is my output settings? Where are you? Nope, went too far. There it is. No, it's not. All right, and 4K output, HDMI only at 30p, memory card and HDMI. That's what it is. I don't even know what that means, but every time it hasn't been on that. So now it should work. Okay, let's try this. Video capture device. Cam link. Nope. Now it's not detecting it. I give up, guys. So now I got to do this every single time we want to talk about an on-hand product. Oh well, oh well, oh well. It is what it is. All right, so check this out, guys. This is the... I was going to say something to you earlier about it, but I was already asking too many questions. But this is the Meta Quest 2. So this is a virtual reality headset, if you guys aren't familiar with what this is. This is basically the Oculus Quest 2. It's the same exact thing as the Oculus Quest 2, but when Facebook purchased, or when Meta purchased... Okay, it was Facebook when they purchased Oculus, and then Facebook became Meta. So then they just rebranded it. They basically just changed the color and the head strap and made it the Meta Quest 2. So the Meta Quest 2 is a virtual reality headset. The cool thing about this is it's completely portable. So it comes in different storage capacities. The one that's in the carousel right now, it actually comes with a couple of games. You can get them in 128 or 256. I don't think they make a 512 gig. It's got cameras on the outside. These are basically, they are cameras, but they're your sensors. So you can create your boundaries, room scale boundaries. You can play this sitting down if you want. it's got a pretty cool feature built into it where if you're playing a game and you want to, see what's going on in real life without having to take off the headset, you can enable this in the settings. There's this thing called pass-through mode, and while you're wearing it, you can just tap on the side or tap up on top. Just basically tap anywhere on the main unit right here, and it will turn on those cameras, pause your game, and allow you to see everything going on. Now, the cameras aren't like full 1080p, 60 frames per second, but they're good enough to allow you to at least see what's going on around you. Or if you need to have a conversation, you don't want to take the headset off. Like, no, babe, I want to stay in my virtual room. You can do that. Now, they also make a bunch of attachments, which Craig actually showcased really well earlier. They make different headset straps that you can attach to these. They make different facial interfaces. I actually had to purchase a brand new facial interface for this because the one that came in the box, or the one that came factory, the stock facial interface, I was one of the 3% of people that had an allergic reaction to it, and I had a severe allergic reaction to it. The first time I put this on my face, I felt it burning. Not excruciating pain, but it felt like it was burning. So I thought like, maybe, I'm sweating or something. Like, it's been a while since I've done VR. I didn't know what I did. So that's what I assumed. And then I took it off, and my face was like, it had a rash. Show us the picture of your burnt face. Have I shown you that before? Must be made of kryptonite. Maybe. Is this what gave you the rash? Dude, it gave me a bad, reaction on my face. It was really bad. So I did a bunch of research, and apparently some people have that issue. Some people have that issue. Only 3% of people. So they told me, I reached out to Meta, and I said, hey, my face is peeling from your headset. And they were like, oh, okay. Well, then use the silicone one that comes with it. In the box, there's a silicone facial interface. Put that over the foam, since it was the foam that was causing your, the reaction. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. And it was worse. It was worse. So then I just bought a $30 replacement, and it was perfectly fine. Now I'm making it sound like everyone that wears this is going to have that everyone's going to have an issue like that. You're not going to. It's less than 3% of people, and they might have already fully addressed it. So here is a picture of, it doesn't look, I didn't take a picture when my face started peeling because it was almost like a sunburn. Like I had a chemical burn from this thing. But look right now, see, my white balance isn't letting me show you. Yeah, that doesn't look that convincing. Let me see if that will Did you sue them? Yeah, I'm actually rich now, dude. Okay, I got an idea. I know how to do this. So there's one photo. You can see how red it is around like where the facial interface was. And I think the last photo I took before my face started peeling like a sunburn was right here. No, back up a little bit. Dude, it got bad. It got really bad. Really quickly, too. But yeah, regardless of my experience with it, now that I have a new facial interface for it, it's 10 times, 100 times better. It's extremely comfortable. Like I said, they do make attachments and everything for it. Cool thing is even though this does primarily run off of, the built-in processing power and graphics power that's built into here. I think it uses a Snapdragon. I can't remember for the processor. Even though it runs off of that primarily, your USB-C port over here on the left side allows you to connect this to your computer. So if you have a gaming computer with Steam and you've purchased VR titles from Steam, you can play them on this by just connecting it through USB-C. It's pretty cool. My DUI mugshot looks similar, but I was cross-eyed. On purpose or what? Well, I'm assuming on purpose, because if you said it was cross-eyed, I don't think you can, like, uncross-eye yourself if you have that. And if you can, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to laugh at your pain. All right, let me see what we've got up next in the carousel. We're going to talk about the VR, or the Soundcore VR P10 Bluetooth earbuds that are designed for your MetaQuest 2. Hello, Mr. Nate. How is Little Sailor, a.k.a. Mini Dad? She's doing good. She's doing really good. She's happy and healthy. I'll show you guys a pretty happy video I think you guys will enjoy. So we discovered yesterday, like, she's been giggling, not like full-fledged giggles, just like a little like, like that. She's been doing that for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks now. But we discovered yesterday, if we want to make her laugh, we just have to tell the dogs to speak. And she just cracks up. So I'm going to use the Soundcore for this. Pair my phone to it real quick. Do-do-do. Oh, it's going to make you happy. If you guys are here and you're actually listening, if you can hear me right now, I challenge you not to smile when you watch this video. Well, I mean, don't like sit there like, I'm not going to laugh no matter what. But just watch. There's no way you don't. Let me pair this with my phone. And where's the Soundcore Party 2? There it is. What are we doing? Good? Okay, we're good. Let me pull up this video real quick. Let me make sure it's not insanely loud.
Speak.
All right, here you go.
Here, I'll do it. Ninja, sit. Ninja, hey, sit. Hey,
Just listen.
Ninja, sit. Sit.
So we're trying to get our dog to speak.
Speak.
Ninja.
Speak. Speak, Ninja. Speak. Speak.
You know what? Maybe, I think I might be. Okay, that's annoying. Now my dog's trying to get in the room. I think I may be turning into that parent that unprovoked shows people videos and pictures of their kid. I don't want to be that person, so I'm never doing that again. Oh, my kids are cute. I feel like everyone thinks their kids are cute, but we've talked about this before. Sometimes we'd be like, you want to see my baby? He or she is so cute. And then they're like, not. We gotta be honest. There's some ugly babies. Where I'm like, what? Oh. You gotta do one of those. You gotta go, aw. Aw. Yeah, and then you look over. Alright. There are some ugly babies. Let's turn the Soundcore. Nope. Let's turn the Soundcore Rave Party 2 off. So, like I was saying, these are the Soundcore VR P10 headphones. They're designed to work out of the box with your Meta Quest 2. They sound great. They look great. They're really easy to use. You just plug them in directly to that USB-C port on your Meta Quest 2 that is right there. That's all you got to do. Just plug them in and you're Gucci. You don't have to go into the settings. You don't have to enable them. You just make sure that they're charged. Plug in the little USB adapter, the USB-C adapter, and that's it. In the box, you will find your instruction manual. You'll get your charging cable for the case. The case recharges the headphones. You recharge the case. And then right there, you have some replacement ear tips. Are you starting the ugly baby again? Are you starting with the ugly baby again? Hey, listen, I'm sorry. We have to agree, right? Or no? Like, somebody has to point it out. Like, stop talking, like, stop telling me how pretty your baby is, and then when I see it, it looks like Gollum. Don't tell me your baby's cute and then you show me a picture and it looks like Gollum, because I'm walking away. Gollum! Alright, so these are the Soundcore VR P10s. You guys just saw the box, everything that comes with it. And I like the little like display that you get here. Boom. Boom. So, you guys can see that they keep the same kind of form factor of the way they sit in your ear as the Liberty 4s. So you kind of like put them in your ear and then you do this and then you just kind of like twist and now they're sitting in your ear. And same with the other one. Now they're true wireless. They have I think, yeah, let me not lie to you guys. Lighting sync. Okay, so they have lightning sync, I mean, is what it's called. So there's basically no latency on these. They sound like you immediately get the sound that you're supposed to. So you don't have like audio that's delayed from what it's, you know, from the game or the video or whatever it is you're doing in VR. I don't know. I don't judge you. So here's a cool thing too, is while you are using these, if you want to charge your headset, so this is how you use these. In the case, you'll get one of these. I just happen to have two. You'll plug this in just right on the side. So if you're wanting to use your headset while you're using these headphones, it has USB-C pass-through charging right there. So like if you're wanting to play tethered, you know, to a USB-C cable, this will allow it to charge while using these, which is pretty neat. That is ultra low latency. Lightning, yeah. It's the speed of lightning. The speed of Zeus, yeah. Yo, Garrett! I love you. I mean, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. So whenever you're done with your dongle, whenever you're done with your USB adapter, okay. So I have two. I think that I got the influencer set that came with two of these. I don't know why I need two, but I have them. Once you're done with these, all you got to do is just drop this back. Just drop it on the ground. Right up there on top of the case, you have a little spot to just drop it in there. And that will just kind of make it hang out there. You can put your headphones back in. They just kind of snap into place like this. And boom. And then that little ring right there will indicate the charge level of your headphones. When you close it, that ring now will indicate the charge level of the case. I love you too. See? That is ultra low latency. Nice. So I don't know what to do with this one. Eat it, I think? I don't know. Those are the Soundcore VR P10s. I might go get a Red Bull because I talk a lot every day on the stream and in real life. I'm liable to fall asleep any second now. I'm not kidding. Look at my eyes. They're bloodshot. So, that just goes to show that you do have a ton of accessories that you can pair with the Meta Quest 2. So I'm going to try to show you guys just only on-hand stuff today. We've been live, what, an hour and a half? Yeah. Let's see. How much would one of those run me? For the headset or the headphones? The headphones are $79. Great upgrade from the, you know, just outward blasting speakers that just send sound out loud, you know, through the speakers. I mean, they're not bad, but the headphones are just a great upgrade. The VR headset, which is the Meta Quest 2, is in the carousel. I'll highlight it for you real quick. It's in the carousel, or it's in the stream. So if you're on your phone, it's down below. If you're on your computer, it's either down below or to your that way, or it's right there. I just highlighted the Meta Quest 2. The one that you are seeing in the stream today is the 256 gigabyte version, which is the largest capacity they make for the Meta Quest 2, and it is the version that comes with Space Pirate Trainer and Golf Plus. And I'll wear it real quick just to show you guys kind of what it looks like. And there you go. And then you've got your touch controllers right here. They fit really nicely in my hands. I have small hands. And there you go. And this actually does, a pretty cool thing about this does have built-in hand tracking, or hand gesture controls. So it's not perfect. They're still like developing this, but you don't have to use the controllers. You can it has these cameras built around the edges where it'll recognize where your hand's at. Now, if it's not able to see all of your fingers based on like the angle the cameras are at sometimes, or your hands, sometimes it can like kind of freak out a little bit, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool to mess around with and test out. I just did all of that. I just realized I just did all of that in the dark. I couldn't see anything the whole time I was doing that. I was just talking in darkness and in silence because there's nobody actually here. I think I just had an epiphany. All right, so we have the Logitech Brio 301 webcam up next. So this is just a very simple. So if you guys like have a laptop or a desktop computer, so if you have a laptop with a bad camera, because normally cameras that come in laptops, I've never seen a good one. I've never seen one that I was like, that's a good camera. If you guys just need an inexpensive way to upgrade that camera for your laptop, or you need a great way to just add a camera to like a desktop computer, this is a pretty new release from Logitech. Now, you guys probably know Logitech. They've been making products for a long time. They make good stuff, especially in their gaming line. The Logitech like G series stuff, like the G Pro X and all of that stuff. They make really good stuff. So this is just a pretty, I'd say it's a relatively inexpensive camera. At $69.99, I would probably give this, at $69.99, I would probably give this camera maybe a 6 out of 10. No, let me be fair. Yeah, at $69.99, I'll give this a 6 out of 10. I could see this being maybe like 20 bucks cheaper and then it being worth it. But I'll show you guys everything that it comes with. So on the inside, it's very simple. It's a plug and play. It is a plug and play webcam. So this is the webcam. So you have some adjustments right here, so you can mount this to your monitor. You can see. So you'll put it over the edge of your monitor, and then you can adjust this to get it tightened down. It does have a little privacy screen right here that you can just flip down and up manually. So if you look right there, bada boom, bada bang. It does have a little microphone built in. For some reason, I can't get the microphone to work on it, and other people have that issue. I think it's probably a software or driver issue. But yeah, you have your little microphone right there, and this is kind of magnetic. So you just kind of spin that in a circle. Now, the nice thing about this is it's updated for, current gen devices. It's not using USB-A. It's using a USB-C cable, as you can see right there. So if you have an available USB-C port, you just plug this into your computer and you're good to go. And then select the Logitech Brio 301 in your software that you're using your webcam with, and you're good to go. So we will test that out live. So let me plug this into my USB-C port, and I'll show you guys the quality from this. Now, out of the box, when you first plug it in, it's not the best. If you mess around with the contrast and you mess around with the brightness a little bit, you can get it to look decent. It's full 1080p, so that's a nice plus, obviously. So let me plug this in real quick. Yo, what's up, Buy Things? Welcome to the stream, man. We're taking a look at this Logitech Brio 301 webcam. It's one of the more recent releases for... Could I start a fans only with this camera? I mean, you could start it with a... yeah, you could. All right. Where's my USB-C port? BC port. Which one is that? Which one is that? All right, we got it plugged in. Yeah, if you want to, you sure can. All right, so we'll go ahead and select this in OBS. We'll flip the little privacy screen up. test it out. See, there it goes again. Do I already got to replace this? That's annoying. That'd be annoying. All right, studio mode. Let's go to, yeah, oh well. Transform, bit to screen. Whoa. Go ahead and hide that, and we will add the Logitech Brio 301. Here it is. I need to make it 1080p. Let me make this 1080p real quick. Transform, nope. Properties. Custom. 1920 by 1080. So it looks like the max FPS you're going to get out of this is 30. It's not great. It's not good. I mean, it's not great. It's not terrible. But, I mean, why would most people want, you know, a very large, high FPS, on, especially on an Amazon stream that only supports 30 frames per second anyways. I try to run, but see, I'm not that fast. What is that song from? What's that song from? Photo finish. Is that TikTok? Is that TikTok? So this is the Logitech Brio 301, by the way. I'm trying to get it mounted to where the lighting is better aimed towards me. Let's try this. Let's try this right here. Okay. No, that doesn't look much better. It's got a pretty wide angle lens on it. All right. I feel like, no, see, I don't like this. Let me mount it here. All right, you know what? I think this is as good as we're going to get. So, out of the box, like I said, it's not fantastic. Obviously, it's not going to be, you know, this. This is a nearly $800 camera. Not designed to be a webcam. I mean, obviously, I'm using it as one. It's not going to be this, but it's not going to be terrible. For $70, like I said before, I do give it probably a 6 out of 10. I think it could be a little bit cheaper for what you get out of the box. Let me go ahead and show you some things that you guys can do to make this look better. I'm going to show you what it looks like whenever you first get this turned on, or you first plug it in and you first select it as your source. So what it's going to look like when you first do that is this right here. Default. It's going to look like this. When you first plug it in, this is the quality that you get from it. Not terrible. It does have decent focus, and it focuses about a foot out. So its focal length is, yeah, about a foot out. Is about there. In terms, hold on. I just realized that was, how come nobody told me that? So you can mess around with the settings inside of your software if it allows you to mess with the settings to get it to look a little bit better. So what we're going to do and this is really for any camera, if your camera just seems dull, there's some things you can change, such as the properties. So one thing that we can change, you can obviously mess with the exposure level. So right now it's on auto exposure. If I take it off of auto exposure, and if you want it to be a little bit more dark, you can bring that exposure more negative. This is crooked. All right, it's gonna be crooked. I don't have a way to mount this easily with the light source. So if you bring it down, it'll make the exposure darker. This is the auto exposure right here. It's kind of whitewashed in a way. It doesn't look that great. So what you can now do is you can mess with the contrast. What I like to normally do is increase the contrast from its base level just a little bit, just to give those darks a little bit a more undertone on them. And then you can decrease the brightness. So like this is closer to the what I would like. You can mess with the white balance. It does have auto white balance enabled. So right now this is like a very cool white balance. You can make it very warm, which it really just seems like we're changing the color of it. It seems like we're changing the saturation. But auto white balance works pretty good. You do have backlight comp that you can mess with. You have gain. Gain's not going to do much on this. Again, auto exposure makes this a world different. So if we go to about -4, about -5, I like it a little bit more dark, a little bit more moody. This is yeah, it's not a great webcam. It's not a bad webcam. I've definitely seen a lot worse. And it does have a built-in mic, but like I said, I can't ever get the mic to work, or I can't get my computer to pick up the microphone. So yeah, there you guys go. That is this camera right here, is the Logitech Brio 301. And this is the Sony ZV-1. Comparing these side by side, there's a night and day difference. There's also a night and day difference whenever it comes to the price as well. So there you guys go. That's the Logitech Brio 301. We are going to go ahead and put this back in the box. I do like that though. That's nice. I like that you can quickly, like maybe you're on a Zoom call, Skype or whatever it is, and like maybe you need to, you know, hide your camera. You don't have to like deactivate the camera or unplug it. You can just flip this down, and it will. Yeah, it's a little privacy screen, so that's pretty cool. So we have the Gionfino Smart Door Lock that we're going to take a look at next. And I'll play the video for that. This is a smart door lock that gives you 5 different ways that you are able to unlock your door with. So you're gonna get a little key card that you can use to unlock the door. It's kind of like a hotel room key card. So you just unlocks the door. You're gonna get a physical key, obviously, to unlock the door with. Then on top of that, you are also going to get a touchpad, a fingerprint sensor, and you can unlock it through the app. Now this door lock, and this confused me when I first got it, this door lock actually isn't Wi-Fi capable. So in order to use the app to unlock it, and to use the app to like set up new pins and change settings and stuff like that, you have to be in range of it. You have to be within Bluetooth range. This is not a Wi-Fi door lock. It is strictly a Bluetooth enabled door lock. But when you're at home, as long as you're in range of it and you're connected to it, you can lock it from the app. So you have 5 different ways that you can lock your home with this door. Lock your home with this lock. So it's pretty cool. So the next product that we're going to go ahead and talk about is going to be the One Audio A70 Bluetooth headphones. These are studio style headphones that have a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary input or output. No, input. No. Headphones are output. Input. And then a 6.5 millimeter, like the large studio jack. So you can use these as studio headphones too. Cool thing about these is they come with a carrying case and they are Bluetooth capable. So if you don't want to use them hardwired, you can use them over Bluetooth. They sound pretty good. The price point that they're at, it's not terrible. So how many numbers are so good? Yeah. I'll slow down. I'm sorry. Why is it being the way that it is? There we go. So these are the A70s. They're pretty comfortable at the price point. My honest opinion, 33% off today. They just happen to be on sale. They're $37 today. I give these a I give them a 7 out of 10. No, I give them a 6 out of 10. The sound quality is good. The bass isn't miraculous. It's not bad, but it's not great. But the real reason I give them a 7 or a 6 out of 10 is because they're a little uncomfortable. They feel a little bit tight, but there's a caveat to me saying that. I have a huge head. So, yeah, like snapbacks, for example. I mean, look at this. I'm on the last 2 rings of my hat. I have a huge head. Yeah, the bass levels. Now, for bass, 1 being no bass, 10 being all the bass, a 5. Solid, nothing terrible, nothing great. Overall, 6 out of 10, only because they're a little bit uncomfortable after wearing them for a while, but that's just me. If you don't have a huge head, then maybe they'll just be extremely comfortable to you. Like the leather and everything is very soft. I'm all about that bass. No treble. So, like I said, you can use these as a studio headphone if you have that. I don't know what that auxiliary jack is called. Someone say bass? don't talk to James about bass. It does have like that little like old your grandmother's phone cable cord that can extend, which is pretty nice. The coiled cord. It does recharge over micro USB. There's your little carrying case that you're gonna get with it. Pretty nice. You got the little One Audio branding on it. And then these are the headphones. They are foldable, so you are able to put those in that carrying case. 6.35. I don't like, that's also partially the reason I gave him a 6 out of 10. This is more of an opinion thing, but I don't like the glossy black on products. Anything. I've never, ever once on anything said, like any product ever said that gloss black looks good. First of all, I don't think it looks good. And second of all, gloss black just attracts fingerprints like moths to flames. It's terrible. The padding, though, is a saving grace for this, is they're comfortable. The padding on it is very comfortable. I like that you can adjust these. They swivel. Not only do they swivel, they tilt as well, and they can extend. So if you have a, if you need to stretch them around your big head, they're going to be fine. But they do pull a little bit tight on the sides of my head, but that's because I have a huge head. So there you guys go. That is the One Audio A70 Bluetooth headphones. Yeah, like I said, 6 out of 10 for $36.99. Now, I'm not going to rate this next product because I literally have nothing to compare it to. This is the eMeet meeting capsule. This is a camera that is designed for conference calls. The reason it's doing that is because say you're on a conference call, you're at work, and everyone that you work with is in a room around one of those big circle tables or rectangle tables or whatever, and you're on a video call with people from corporate office, and sometimes you run into the issue, especially if you don't have a camera at all, where while someone's talking, the people on the other end don't know who's talking. So this solves that problem because it has an array of microphones around the entire body, so everyone is able to be heard, and it has a ultra wide, and that's understating it. It's cutting it a little bit. This has an insanely ultra wide lens on it, and it uses AI to recognize who's talking, so it'll automatically focus them in the video for whoever it is that you're on a conference call with. Now, you do have software with it. You have software that you can download to control it from your computer. It does come with a remote to do everything the software does, and you can control it from the body of the camera itself. It has speakers built into it as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip through in this video and show you guys what it does. So basically right there, not that bottom line where you can see my whole room, but that the portion where you see me the largest, that's what the people on the other end will see. They are going to see that. So if I move this out of the way, and you guys can see that at the bottom, that like film strip right there, basically, you can see me, but the camera can't, or the top part can't. So that's the total field of view for that camera. So whenever I start talking again, you'll notice that it'll automatically focus on me talking. Now it's highlighting me multiple times because it sees my reflection in the computer screen, so it's focusing me on the computer screen, which is pretty neat. The microphone on it is surprisingly really good too. I mean, at $7.99, I think it should be good, but you see how it automatically snapped back to me. So it's a very specific camera. I can't rate it. It's good. I don't have any complaints on it. I literally can't rate it. I don't have any. I don't know. Has anybody else ever seen something like that? I haven't. I don't even know if anybody else has ever tested this. I might be the only person. So it's got a very specific use, but at the same time, it's good. So we're going to move on to the Anchor Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K. This is sound like a broken record once again, but this is the best Bluetooth. I mean, this is the best projector I've ever tested, period. I have tested a projector that sometimes costs $600, $700, $800, all the way up to $1,000 more than this, such as the WeMax Nova. Now, the WeMax Nova is a fantastic projector, but it just doesn't, it just doesn't hold a match to this. It really doesn't. So this is a true native 4K projector. It's got Android OS TV or Android TV OS 10.0 built into it. It's got Dolby speakers in it. Autofocus, auto keystone correction, HDMI input. It's got automatic color modes where you can select the color of your wall so you don't need to use a projector screen. It's got Google Assistant. The remote can hear what you say. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, HDMI input, auxiliary output. It's unbeaten. I've said this time and time again. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal projector. Check this out real quick. So if I didn't tell you that this was a projector, if in the carousel I put a TV, highlighted a TV, and then played this video, I think if you've never seen this video before and you didn't otherwise know what it is, I think people would not say, they wouldn't believe, okay, what I'm trying to say is they would believe it's the TV that's playing it. That's how good it looks.
And also at 2100 ANSI lumens, this is going to look great even in the daytime. And at night, look how much it lights up my living room. You guys can see.
So if you guys want a phenomenal in-home movie theater experience, that can cast up to 120 inches, which, by the way, is insane. I think the largest TV I've ever had is a 65-inch TV. And even that sometimes I'm like, whoa. So this can go up to 120 inches. It might even go to 150, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's either 120 or 150 or 100. I don't know. Either way, fantastic. Now we have the Evercross EV10K Pro electric scooter. Ton of fun for the summertime. Ton of fun for kids. Ton of fun for yourself. It's good for commuting too. I live in a small town, so I can go from one end of town to the other multiple times on this because it's got like a 25 mile range on it. It can go almost 20 miles an hour. So it's great for commuting in an actual small town. And it's also great for commuting in a large city too because of that range. And like New York City or something. We have an 82-inch TV next door, but we don't use it. What do you mean next door? How do you have a TV next door? Isn't that your neighbors?
You're the EV10 15 miles per hour. The suspension on the EV10K Pro is one of the things that impressed me the most. All of the bumps, rocks, and cracks, you almost don't even feel them just because of how smooth the EV10K Pro is. This was a beautiful day to film this review, and honestly, it's just such a fun way to get out there. Okay, so you ventured too far from home, now you're scared, you're in the middle of nowhere, don't worry about it. The EV10K Pro has a 20 plus mile range, so you're definitely going to get back home. And then once you decide to rope it in for a night, all you really have to do is just drive home, kick the kickstand up, fold this down, and you are good to go. The EV10K is an enjoyable way for people to just spend their summers and those nice, crisp fall days. It's a blast, it's super easy and fun to ride, so if you guys are looking for...
So there you guys go. That is the Evercross EV10K Pro. It is 20% off today, so $120 off. But I need to get this right. Sean, your other house next door, you just didn't want neighbors or something? Like, I've heard of people having, like, vacation houses or cabins or beach houses or something. I've never heard of the next door house. Oh, that's our other house. Hey, you just moved into the neighborhood? Hey, who lives there? I've been thinking about buying that house. I do. But you live here. Yeah. But you live there too? Sometimes. You're kidding. Is that really what happened? You're the real MVP for that. You didn't like your neighbors, so you bought their house and kicked them out. Nate, if you fall asleep, do I seem tired? It's not okay. See? Why'd you do that? Do I seem sleepy? I am. Why'd you say that? Now I'm more tired thinking about it. All right, we have the Anycubic Cobra 3D printer. I'm struggling. I'm trying to be done within the next 15, 20 minutes or so. I am like... And my voice is getting rasp from the EcoFlow stream. Because like on this stream, I play videos. On the EcoFlow stream, I just talk for 2 hours straight. I have to. And I talk a lot anyway, so... It's family land? Okay. You saw me wanting to yawn? Don't say the word. See? Why would you say that? You're getting very sleepy, Nate. Alright, the Anycubic Cobra 3D printer. We were gonna print stuff today, but I am I'm crashing right now. What am I doing? Nate, get it together. Even when I'm not tired, my streams progressively go downhill and fast, usually around like the 2 hour, 3 hour mark. Today's rough. And I'm not anywhere close to being done. Not at all. But I haven't been playing the whole videos of stuff, so maybe that will help.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
So you guys know, you guys have seen it multiple times on my stream that I can't stop recommending the Anycubic Cobra. I just can't. $240. Now look, it says it's on sale, but it always says it's on sale. Don't listen to, like, don't ever look at that, like, cross through the price. I'm going to be honest, Sean knows what I'm talking about. Don't ever look at that. Just look at the price itself, because they do this all the time, not just Anycubic, but they'll change the list price and then put it on sale to make it do this. But don't listen to that, okay? Like sometimes the base price will be $299 and the discount will be $219. Sometimes it'll be what it is today, $360, and then it'll be $240. Don't listen to that. But under $250, I don't know a better 3D printer. It competes with the Anchor Make, which is a $700 printer. It competes with the... I think it outperforms. Maybe I've just used it so much that I've just got it dialed in. It's easy to get set up. You guys have seen the prints that I've done with it. It's auto leveling. Just a fantastic 3D printer. You don't beat it. You don't beat it at this price point and in higher price points. I have had a 3D printer that is 3 times as much as this that didn't even come close. Now 3D printing is pretty niche. If you don't care about 3D printing, then obviously I don't get it. But if you've been interested in 3D printing and you want something that's going to be easy to learn, but also high quality, this is it. The Anycubic Cobra 3D printer. So up next in the carousel, we're going to talk about the Bafix Products Decibel Meter. I'll show that to you guys live real quick. I think I have it right here. So this is made by BAFX or Bafix. So this is just a decibel sound meter. Exactly how it sounds. It's very straightforward. This is used to measure your decibels or how loud something is. I don't know why you would need that, but this is great for that. So very easy to use. You're going to hold down the power button. And so my room sits at about, it looks like it sits at about around 50, but my fan is also all the way up. So what it will also do is you can measure how, well, that's cool. Let's just drop it. You can measure how loud the max volume that it gets in your room or wherever you're at by hitting max. So we have hit 86 decibels. That's the max it's been. But if I go, woo! You can see now we hit 113 and then, woo! 124 decibels. So yeah, 124 decibels. Now you can go minimum. And it will lock it at the quietest volume it reaches. Now my fan's on full blast, my computer's pretty loud. I'm gonna set this down for a second. Yep. So that's the minimum it got. Very simple. I don't know why you need a sound meter, but you can get one. $20.99. Pretty cheap. All right, so the next product we're going to look at is this Fantic Mini Electric Screwdriver Set. This is the Nex E1 Max from Fantic. Great to work on computers with. Yo, what's going on?
Go to a...
So this one's really nice. It's got a full metal construction around the body of it. It's magnetic too. So whenever you take the actual screwdriver set out of the case and put it back in, it stays in there magnetically. All of the bits are on the inside of the case, and all you have to do is press that little button like I did in this video a while back. All you got to do is press that button. Whenever you press that button, you can pull out the bit holder, which all of the bits are also in the holder magnetically. And then when you're all said and done, all you have to do is press this back down. It just clicks into place like you could see in the video right there. And then the pen, when you're done with the pen, all you got to do is drop the pen back in there. And the pen will, or not the pen, I keep saying that. The screwdriver itself also locks into place, and then the USB-C charging port is right there on top. So very straightforward. Pretty nice little electric screwdriver set. It's the one I use all the time now. Now we're going to talk about a rotary tool. No, we're not. It's actually out of stock. So the next product we're going to talk about is a product we haven't shown in a while. This is the Lurs Go clock radio. So it's a alarm clock, very loud. It also has a radio built into it with an antenna that you can like run out of your window or something. This one doesn't have Bluetooth, or it actually might. I can't remember. Let me check while this video is playing real quick.
Hey, what is going on?
So that's the whole thing right there. Just obviously just plugs in directly to your wall power. If we go ahead and skip through, there's that little antenna that I was telling you guys about before. Play this music real quick. Matter of fact, I'm just going to mute desktop audio. Mute Amazon audio so you guys never hear the sound, because I'm just going to talk through the rest of these. It does have Bluetooth built into it. You can set the time. You can set the alarm. You can set how loud the alarm is. 20 is the max volume, and this is an extremely loud alarm clock, just so you know. So if you need a loud alarm clock to wake up in the morning, this is a good one. And then right over here on the side, you guys can see that you do have a USB port, so you can plug into your phone to charge, and you even have an auxiliary output port. So if you connected your phone to Bluetooth to this, and maybe like your spouse is sleeping next to you, but you still want to listen to your music, just not out loud, you can plug in your headphones to this and use it as like a Bluetooth pass-through or an audio pass-through in a way. So it's pretty cool. Now we have the Fine Dine stainless steel wine glasses. So obviously you guys know wine glasses, they're glass, they break if you drop them. These are stainless steel, they're made really well, and they have these like cool hand-poured designs on them. And I kind of like looked around all of them, and they're all unique. So I think they actually were like dipped individually or painted individually. They're nice, and they're stainless steel, so they're going to last forever. They're not going to break if you drop them. They're going to hold temperature better than glass. There you guys go. Those are the stainless steel wine glasses from Fine Dine. If you guys are coffee drinkers, we got something in the carousel for you too. We have an espresso machine from Geek Chef. I don't drink coffee, so I definitely don't drink espresso. Highlighted the wrong product. Now, give me a second. We'll come back to that. That is the wrong video. So we're going to look at the East Oak Outdoor Smokeless Fire Pit. It's not truly smokeless, if I'm being honest with you. It's made like a Mack truck, though. It's super durable and super strong. It's not completely smokeless, but from my testing, I did notice there's a lot less smoke than normal. A lot less. So that is the entire thing. Getting it set up is very easy. It pretty much comes set up. You just have to take it out of the box and then just put the two pieces on top of each other. And the way this works over being smokeless is the way that the airflow is circulated inside of it. There's no fans. It's not powered. But the way that the air comes in through the bottom and then it has these vent holes at the top, it creates like this vortex where the smoke rolls out either underneath or just keeps circulating inside of it in a way to create like that smokeless effect. It's not truly smokeless, but you are going to experience a lot less smoke from this than a normal fire pit, which is nice. Getting it set up, like I said, is very easy. All metal construction, so it's going to last a long time. And fun fact about this video, whenever I was filming this video, it was freezing outside. I could not get the logs to start at all, no matter what I did. And so what I did is I went inside, grabbed a bunch of hand sanitizer, and just kept squirting it all over this, lit the hand sanitizer on fire, and then hit the record button real quick before it burned away. That was a warm fire. Dude, it burned fast and hot. All right, so we have some products from Fine Dine up next. We have these Fine Dine airtight food storage containers. These are actually the ones we use all the time at the house now. We use them to store leftovers. My wife uses them every day to bring her lunch to work. And yeah, they're super straightforward, super simple, well made. I haven't had any issues with them. I've noticed that like they don't hold the color like other food storage containers do. They don't, like, if you microwave something in them, maybe soup, it doesn't like stain the plastic, and start to look gross and discolored. Maybe they will over time, but usually you see it by now. It comes with 40 pieces too. All of the lids air seal them too. They have silicone gaskets around them. So you're going to get a bunch of different versions of it. A bunch of different sizes and styles. So you're going to get sandwich containers. You're going to get tiny little sauce containers like this, or you could put like a kid's, carrots. Then you get, large containers like these ones right here for leftovers, or a large lunch that you packed for yourself, your spouse, your kids. You get huge containers as well for, maybe you made something, or maybe your wife loved something she made, you hated it, so you want to put it all away. You can do that. And it just comes with everything you need. It's a 40-piece set for $41. I recommend it. I mean, like I said, we use it all the time. It is the set. We threw out the old Rubbermaids because of how nice those were. Another product from Fine Dine is going to be this drink dispenser. Now, that is probably the most straightforward explanation I can give to what this is. It's just a drink dispenser. But what this does that's pretty cool, or what this is that makes it pretty cool, is it's got a pretty cool little texture on it. It's got a pretty cool little texture on it that makes it look like it's vintage. The spigot or spigot is all metal. It uses gaskets to seal it. Even the handle is all metal. But my favorite thing about this isn't the fact that it looks vintage, that it's made very well with high quality components. It's that it's got an ice diffuser built in, or infuser built into it. So you guys know if you're doing like lemonade or sweet tea or any other drink, if you put ice in it, the ice melts eventually, and then now you have a watered down drink. With this, you insert that little ice infuser, and it still cools your drink down, but when the water melts, it's inside of that container instead of inside of the drink. So very, very straightforward. Summertime or spring's on the way, so those kind of warm weather drinks should be showing up here pretty soon. So there you guys go. Definitely pick that up. The next product that we're going to talk about now is going to be the DRC 200E remote control RC car. This thing is basically indestructible. I could not get it to break no matter what I did. It's very fast. I think I got it up to I think it goes like 40 miles an hour. So this is an old video of me showcasing it live to you guys. It's got a front bumper rail. It comes with extra batteries. It comes with extra plastic covers on top. It comes with extra parts to replace stuff if you are able to break it. The bumper rail has lights built into it. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. They flip back over to them like on their wheels most of the time. They're balanced well. Just a really nice RC car. It is an expensive RC car, but this is kind of leaps and bounds beyond, like a one that you would get at, your local store that shall not be named for like $40. It's fast, it's durable, and a ton of fun to play with too. And then 20G, this is a great beginner's drone. I know that I'm going through all of this. I'm probably losing most of you. But I gotta get done, guys. I gotta go eat something or take a nap or something. Like I said. So the HS720G is a 4K 2-axis gimbal drone with app control. It's got auto return to home. So if you can't see it anymore and your phone loses connection to the video feed that it will send to you, so you can watch it live while you're flying it, you can press one button on the controller and it'll automatically come back and land within like 10 feet of where it took off from. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice quadcopter drone. Pretty dang good video for the price point. At $270, I'm going to skip to the end of the video here, and you guys will see the video quality from it. And you can see that 2-axis gimbal does a good job of stabilizing that video, because without having a gimbal like that, what it's going to do is create a shaky video. So when you have a gimbal, it keeps the camera in the same place. So the body's moving, but the camera is kind of staying in the same place like this. So it's pretty nice. You got a decent range on it, decent height that you can go. Now we have a Eufy Security floodlight. This is the Floodlight Cam 2 with built-in AI, so automatic. It'll automatically give you updates on if someone's around you or not, or someone's at your house. You do have to hardwire it though. Just know that if you do need a security camera, you can plug this in, but the 3-prong plug is hardwired into this. This is mainly designed to be plugged in or hardwired into your home. So this is a permanent camera. So there's the quality you get from it. It's got auto night vision, auto color night vision, and all that is night vision works through IR, but the auto color night vision, if it detects someone or something in frame, you can select what it detects. It will turn on the light so where the color, you can see colors. You have app control. There's no monthly app fees to use this. There's no yearly fees. You can remotely monitor it from anywhere in the world where you have a wireless connection. So on your phone, you get real-time updates within just a couple of seconds of it detecting something. You can save videos to the cloud. You can save videos to your phone directly from it. There's that auto color night vision. And at night, it does a good job. So another product from Eufy is this Eufy H20 Home Vac. This is a handheld vacuum that is designed to be used for your car. And the reason I say it's designed to be used for your car is because it comes with everything you need to recharge this from that 12-volt adapter that is in your car. It's got a lot of suction strength. It is rechargeable, so you don't have to, change batteries or anything like that. Very straightforward, very simple product. It's got a filter on the inside for easy cleaning. I think I've tested this. Now, you see how he had that little hose attachment? That is so you guys can get like in between the seat and like the console, where French fries always fall down in. So that's what that's designed for. It's pretty nice. Very straightforward product from Eufy. It's $120 normally. Today it's actually on sale for $99. So you guys can save 20 bucks on that. All right, so moving on, we have the Prolux 2.0 standard. It's a bagless backpack vacuum. So what I mean by that is you are easily able to just literally wear this. You're going to look like Ghostbusters, just so you know. You're able to just wear this and walk around your house and clean your house. The reason why I think this is going to be beneficial is if you have a lot of rooms to vacuum in your house, sometimes, wheeling the main regular vacuum around might be a little bit annoying. But with this, it's just always on your back, so you don't really have to worry about it. You just have to unplug it and then plug it into the next location where you're going to be vacuuming. It also comes with a bunch of attachment heads, but that's not the best thing about this. The best thing about this is the fact is who it's made by. It's made by Prolux, and Prolux makes the best vacuums I've ever tested in my life at every price point of vacuum that they have. So you guys can see right there, you literally just wear it like a vacuum. You can tighten it down. High quality straps. All of the attachments are high quality. This is going to be great for like steps. This is going to be great for cleaning your entire home. And it does a good job too. And I like the fact that it's bagless, so you don't have to worry about changing the bag out or anything. You guys can see that was just one little pass in my room. And you can see how much dog hair it picked up. Whenever Prolux makes a product, they just make it with high quality components. They're made here in the US. They take pride in all of their stuff. So moving on, we have this Comfy mini fridge. Comfy makes really nice like small kitchen appliances or mini fridges like this. I don't know if you would call a mini fridge a small kitchen appliance. I don't think that's what you'd call it. I think you'd just call it an appliance. It comes in two different colors. So on the product page, you can actually get it in red, which is kind of like that pull me over classic 1950s or no, I'm sorry, like 1970s hot rod red, which is cool. I wish that's the one I would have chose. You got the little retro handle there. It does have a small freezer up on top. You've got, can shelves over on the right side. You've got a shelf. You have a pull-out area, so you have a little pull-out drawer at the very bottom. You'll see right here, so you can actually, put some veggies and fruits and stuff like that in it. Overall, it's a fantastic fridge. We still use it every single day. It's in our bedroom. We have like our drinks and stuff like that in there. You can see in the video I had string cheese. Got a ton of space. Works really well. Stays cold. It's quiet. Highly recommend it. Now, if you guys are on a fitness journey, I probably have the best thing that you can get, in my opinion, for that fitness journey. This is, we're going to talk about the Life Pro Rumblix 4D vibration plate. The reason I say that this thing is so good for working out is because of what it does. It vibrates and it moves at such a fast rate that if you're doing like a workout you would normally do just on, normal ground, yes, it can burn eventually, but this makes your workout burn immediately because while it's vibrating and shaking, it's making your muscles kind of like micro contract. And the reason that burns so much is because now your muscles are working overtime to stabilize themselves. So you can do like so many different workouts on this. It comes with a bunch of different attachments to add resistance if you're doing squats, one-legged squats. You could do push-ups on it and it would burn your arms. There's so many different things you could do. It's And I'm pretty sure even some like chiropractors and stuff recommend it. This is a fantastic way to just help yourself lose weight, stay in shape, whatever it is. Now it's expensive, $4.99. You do have a little bit of a discount today at $4.24, so you get a 15% off discount. But you can see right here in this video, this is where I did a 45-second squat. Now, granted, I'm not in the best shape of my life, but a 45-second squat shouldn't be this hard. You'll see in the video what I mean. It already burns so bad. I'm not kidding you. This is so much worse than a normal squat. All right here, down my leg, it burns so bad. We're at 20 seconds. Please, look, help me. Help me. Help. I'm tough. I'm strong. Girls like me. Ugh. Ugh. It burns so much worse than a normal squat. I'm not kidding you. It is terrible. That is so bad. It burns so bad. Come on. I'm done. No exaggeration there at all. It burned that bad. Whatever I couldn't hear what you guys just heard, but whatever I was doing and saying, grunting, real life. It's real life out here, folks. Okay, so now we have something from, it's a shiatsu neck massager, and the brand just happens to be called Neck Tech. Not Tech Deck, Neck Tech. So this is a great way to, if you sleep on your neck wrong or something like that, this is a great way to maybe alleviate some of those like tense muscles or kinks or, cricks in your neck.
What's up, my friends?
Now,
Nate
it
with
works very simple. It's a shiatsu foot massager. And what a shiatsu massager is, regardless if it's in a neck massager or a back massager or a foot massager, it just means that it actually has moving parts on the inside, usually like an oscillating or a pivoting ball. A lot of times they just spin or they rotate around themselves. That's what shiatsu means. Now this one's made really well. It's got leather around the outside. It's rechargeable. So all you have to do is just charge it. And then what I do is just place my arms through there. And now what you can do is just straight up, massage your neck. Now if you want to use it on your back, you can just simply place this around the back. Yeah, you can place it around your back and then you're good to go. So very straightforward, very simple. The next product we're going to look at is the Apex Forge iRing laser measurement tool. And I think I have that on hand. Hold on. I have it somewhere. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Sorry guys, somebody showed up. Okay. Let's continue on. Am I muted? We good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so yeah, I did say I'm gonna show you guys this live on hand real quick. Give me a second. So this is the Apex Forge iRing laser measurement tool. What this is it's not necessarily designed. It's not necessarily designed to replace your tape measure, but it's designed to give you quick. It's designed to give you quick measurements. So the way it works is it uses a laser that is going to basically calculate the distance and the time, or it's going to calculate the time, how long it takes for that laser to hit something and come back to the lens. That's how these laser measurement tools work. So all you got to do is hold down the button. You're going to see that right here you have it might be dead. Let me see real quick. Hold down the button on the side. I think the battery is dead. Yeah, the battery needs charge, but All you do is you simply place this up against the surface that you're going to be measuring from. You press the button once, it'll send a laser. You press it again. Try to hold it still. In my experience, don't even hold it like this. Just set it down on a surface and then press the button, and then it'll tell you how many feet you are good to measure from. So anyways, moving on, we have the Govee floodlights that are next in our carousel. So go ahead and switch over here with that. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Govee floodlights. Let me make sure these are the right ones. Yeah, we're good. There's Brandon. That's who showed up. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and play this video real quick. I'm not gonna, play the audio. I'm just gonna talk through it. What is up, my friends? Nate with DragonBloggers Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm gonna showcase to you guys the Govee RGB IC soft lighting light panels. So these are a great way that you can kind of spruce up, and this specific mode is called Dance Party. You guys can see it adds a really nice ambience to the room. So if you guys are having guests over, you guys are throwing a party, something like this is going to be really good for that. You're also even going to be able to add in just a nice smooth transition effect, and this one is called Aurora, and it just looks really nice in my opinion. And you guys just want to as I'm home lights, just so everybody knows that you are here. Now, if people are driving by, this is kind of a street view as to what it'll look like for people that are on street level. Continuing on, this, if you take a look, just super creepy, going to be great for Halloween. So taking a look at one of the modes, Aurora, that we looked at earlier, this just looks awesome out here. Wonder how long my mic's been muted for. I think my mic's been muted for a while. That's not good. Oh well, we're back now. But anyways, yeah. So you have this little lever right over here on the side that releases it, so you can use the pliers or turn it back into a hammer by locking it down. And then right here is where you're going to have all of your different tools. So you're going to have some knives in there, a Phillips, a bottle opener, a flathead, a saw blade. This is just a fantastic product. I highly recommend it. Great gift. Yeah, my mic's been muted a while. I think ever since Brandon opened the door. By the way, the people in the chat that have never seen Brandon, I didn't know he was in town. Well, I mean, I knew he was coming to town, but I didn't know he was in town already. And I didn't know he was going to show up until he opened my door, and I'm like sitting in my room, and I'm like, no, not yet. I'm like, not yet, dude. Chill out. Oh, man, and I still got so much stuff I got to do after the stream. Oh, my eyes are burning. They're so bad right now. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to show you guys the video on the next couple of products. We're going to look at some shoes real quick from Bruno Mars. Not Bruno Mars, all right? Not Bruno Mars, Bruno Mark. So the first pair of shoes that we're going to look at, you awake now? No, I'm not. It's going like this. As a matter of fact, I can let me see how much sleep I got real quick. No, I didn't wear my halo last night when I slept. I got 3 hours of sleep though. I know that for a fact. It was terrible. I had a terrible experience. 10 out of 10. Recommend getting more than that. So yeah, we're looking at these really comfortable, but also inexpensive in my opinion, shoes from Bruno Mars. They're just casual sneakers is all they are. I have a high arc on my feet. They support that
The
just fine.
most comfortable.
But you guys can see that right here. Very straightforward. They have a mesh system on them that it's going to make them great summer shoes because it's going to be cool. But at the same time, they also, what they do is they make it to where, they make it to where that mesh system almost acts like a sock and it conforms around your feet. I'm trying to think of how to like say this stuff. But yeah, no, you guys can see that right there. They're super lightweight too, at only like 8.3 ounces each. So you feel like you're wearing a sock. I mean, they're so lightweight. I can't recommend them enough. I haven't seen him in the chat today. He was here yesterday, but Bud has tested those before. And he has them. He likes them too. They're extremely comfortable, extremely lightweight. Highly recommend them. Now we have these casual dress shoes. And
Yo,
that's exactly
what's
what
up,
they
my
are. They're
friends?
just
Nate,
casual dress
DragonBlogger,
shoes.
back again
I
with
think
some
these will
more
be good
Bruno
for
Mars
a lot
shoes
of
that I
different
wanted to talk
situations. I
about.
think they're-
So, in
they
a
look
recent video, I just
dress
talked
enough
about
to where, you know, you can
these
wear them with-
Prince dress shoes,
you could wear
which I
them
thought
with,
really highly of. I wanted
you
to
know,
wear
a
those
church
first just
outfit,
because they were dress
maybe
shoes,
a
and I
funeral
noticed
or
that the
something
design
like that,
of
but they
these
also
right
are
here were a
casual
little
enough to
bit
where you
more
could use them on,
casual.
like, a date night
Now, just
or,
jumping right in,
you know, going to
overall,
work
the
or
appearance
something.
is
And again, just like all Bruno Mars products, they're made with, you know, very high quality
and
materials.
or
It's not
some
real leather.
baseline in
These ones actually
is
have
just
a ton of
top-notch
texture on the
shoe
bottom of
or
them.
loafer texture
So
on the
you
bottom.
can
So these aren't
not,
going to be
you know,
shoes
you're
that
not
you're
gonna
going to want to
out
go
and do
work in
construction
or, you know, really
or,
do a
you
lot
know,
of
lay
activities.
concrete
I
or
think they're
something
just
like
kind
that
of
with
a
these, but
casual
you
shoe
can, you know,
that
go
might go
outside and
nice
get
with
stuff
any
done with
outfit,
these.
being that it has black, beige,
Yeah, just very
dark.
nice shoes. And then we have one final product in the carousel today. And yeah, I apologize to you guys about, you know, rushing through this show. I know that I usually go 4 hours, but not today. These are just dress shoes. They have no texture on the bottom to help you have any grip because they're used for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's straight up dress. These are great for
Yo, Nate,
church.
DragonBlogger Tech
These are
and
great
Entertainment.
for
Today I'm going to
funerals.
show
They're
you
great
guys
for a
some
nice
very,
date night.
very comfortable and
It's
stylish
not real
dress
leather,
shoes.
but it looks
These
like
are
it.
made by Bruno Mars,
It looks
and
like
these
it even
are
has,
the
like, the
Prince.
texture
So I wanted to
of
just
leather,
jump in
too.
and tell you guys
Extremely
my
comfortable
initial
insoles
thoughts
on
and
them. They have, like,
opinions
a wood
about
grain
these.
texture at the bottom. Let me
You
find
don't
that in the
really
video real quick.
round it the stitch. Kind of.
Yeah, so
I'm
right
not
there on the sole, they have a wood grain texture.
pretty
Extremely
adjustable. I've seen a
comfortable.
lot
They
of other
look
dress
very
shoes in the
nice. They
past
feel
where the
really,
tongue will actually
really
kind of
well made.
stop
I
midway
thought they were
up
real
onto
leather.
the
Somebody had
toes,
to tell me.
which is basically not allowing it to extend far enough to get your foot in there.
The video should be muted. So I've been talking over the videos for the past... See, I'm tired, guys. I thought these were real leather when I got them. Somebody told me they're not real leather, and I was surprised. And then the final product that's in the carousel before I... Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm done. I've been crashing. I haven't... You know what? I never even got it. I never even got off the ground. I've just crashed. That's what I've been for the past 14 hours. We're going crazy. I am. Final product that's in the carousel. I don't have it right now. It is the Hydrate or Dihydrate hoodie. It's our own merch. What's cool is you can actually go search on Amazon DragonBlogger, and now we have merch up. So if you guys have ever been to Nikeda's stream, you know he does the Hydrate or Dihydrate thing. Speaking of which, I'm really picky about my hoodies. I don't like hoodies that are too tight, and I don't like them if they're way too big. This fits perfectly. I wear a size XL. I got it in XL. It fits perfectly. The material is really high quality too. I don't know who actually, what the name or what the brand of the hoodie is, but it washes well. It hasn't shrunk or anything. So if you guys want our merch, I don't know if you do or not, but if you do want some, you can click on that link in the carousel and get our own merch. Support us. That'd be awesome. And then also, if you click on that and you go to, you'll see DragonBlogger up at the top. If you click on that, it'll bring you to our page where you can see everything else, or you can just search our name. But that's it for the stream, guys. I have to stop the stream. I am going downhill and very fast, so head is pounding, my eyes are burning. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go see what my intruder wants. I'm going to go see what my intruder wants. I know what he wants. But you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be streaming. It's going to be only a 2-hour stream tomorrow. You look like Wish Rob Deerdeck. I've heard Rob Deerdeck before. That's a pretty good one, but yeah. See you guys later.